We're going to watch some gameplay of Mad Max. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I didn't even know this game existed. Obviously,
No, me neither.
the film was good, extremely good.
So
All of the films are good.
look at his
The most
face.
recent ones. Oh, right, okay.
So he doesn't
it's
quite
sort
look
of-
like Mel Gibson, and he also doesn't quite look like Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure if they are the right. That's I can't remember what his name is in the back. Chumfish or something.
Chumfish.
And he rides your car.
Pink Eye.
Pink.
What's Pink Eye?
These
That
are all-
place?
These are places in like the wastes.
It sort of aesthetically looks quite a lot like the newest film, doesn't it? Other than your character's face.
It does, yeah. But he'll repair your car. If like,
Oh,
it gets
nice.
fucked up and shit. But he just hangs out back there, man. He holds on for dear fucking life.
Praying that you're not going to go over some massive bump and throw him off.
It's quite fun driving around there.
Yeah, that's probably the cool. It's a very car focused.
You don't have a steering wheel, do you? Like a steering wheel
What do you-
controller.
Clutch. Gear stick.
No, I used to have a steering wheel controller
me
for my
too.
PC. Like
okay.
plugged into the sound card. Look
at this.
Look at this.
Oh, you blink and you miss that. But that was beautiful.
Did you get,
Did you manage to hit something?
get
Oh,
kudos
mate,
for
we're
it?
gonna watch that bit again because it's fucking awesome. What I'm doing there, right? This is pro tips. It's like when I go to the bridge, right on the other end there's a tower, and I go past it and I hook on, like Chumley hooks on. See, there's a sniper in the top. Gets the hook, pulls it down. Oh!
So they shot you, but you got them.
Got him before. Yeah.
Before, yeah. Nice.
That's a little bit of food on the floor. But I don't think
Bit of manger.
I'll stop for that. But cool looking. Cool.
Yeah,
There's
that's
Gas
really
Town.
good. Yeah.
Heard of Gas Town?
Can you
stuff?
get there?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go to Gas Town.
That's pretty cool.
It's a shithole. You want to live there, man.
It's funny that
Maybe
Gas
would.
Town just seems to burn all its gas when it should be selling it and using it to control everyone.
I
just
thought
burn
it
it.
was
Just burn it all.
it just had pumps or something. So they're just because
Don't know.
that's the main resource that everyone's looking for now.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to rebuild a society, always in these apocalyptic things, it descends into absolute fucking carnage instead. My harpoon wasn't strong enough to tear that down.
Shame.
I shouldn't have left that in.
It doesn't look like there's anyone there, though. So.
No, I don't. I'm
What's
sure.
the actual objective?
That thing there, or in the game, or just what I was doing there.
Just get quests and shit.
Survive. You do get quests, yeah. You work your way around different areas. You work on trying. There's like a big. I can't remember the guy's name, but there's a big overlord, and you work on like that thing there was a big scarecrow. You work on diminishing his power by taking out. Oh, I just upgraded my harpoon. Obviously, it still isn't good enough. Did I?
Mediocre!
Yeah, that's in the new film, isn't it? Mediocre. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way actually to get up, because I think you can actually blow them up with other stuff. Like a Chumley. He'll start fixing it.
He's fixing your car in the front, is he?
Yeah, he's like fixing it,
Good lad.
because I must have bumped it up a little bit. So it looks like I'm taking gas up, because actually I can't remember any of this. So I'm just going to try and blow it up with gas. With the gas thing. Which is a bit wasteful.
It's good gas, man. You could be driving around raising hell with that gas.
So when he's at full power, his patrols are everywhere. But the more you diminish it, the more you diminish his power. There's a lot of bodies and stuff, and bathtubs filled with bodies.
Nice little rat running around.
Chumley's calling out that those guys, that's his boys, the big bad guys, they're doing like patrols.
Okay.
So Chumley Fish is calling out.
Why didn't they go get Chumley?
Now they ignore Chumley.
Why?
I don't know, like, just so you don't constantly come back to a destroyed car every time you leave it.
Makes
For gameplay mechanics reasons.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So I only blew half it up. It's got a life bar there. You can see it wasn't enough, even with those red barrels.
That's quite a gnarly tower.
And what happens if one day games start using different coloured barrels? It would completely fucking.
No one will know what will explode and won't explode.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd ignore them.
I should have this concept of the exploding barrel in computer games. I'd love to know if someone had a big barrel of petrol like that. Presumably,
It's
if
just
you
constant
shot
power.
it, it would
What?
actually explode.
In this universe where gasoline
gasoline.
is massively important.
Oh!
Like, it's
Brutal.
weird they leave just red barrels filled with fucking
These don't need protection.
dragging him along a bit.
So you controlling that?
It's pretty. Yeah,
That's a bit like Carmageddon when you get the spring.
It's fun. Yeah, you control where it kind of auto. You get in the area. It kind of autos onto the thing. I think you can manually control it as well. But yeah, you can use it to take the door off other cars and then shotgun them in the fucking face or some shit. Like take portions of armor off. Oh, I run into a bunch of fucking big boys lads there. Head on smash. Your car gets fucked quite quickly. Is that surprising? There you go. I'm trying to do something there, but I didn't really think it through. So I just stopped that.
Nope.
There's loads of little outposts like this, where these desert nutters hang out, and you can sometimes find supplies there and stuff. So I'm obviously having a little look around. Cool looking cars. It's fucking the coolness of the design.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the modern film. Like the coolness of the designs and
So
stuff.
those cars that you attached onto,
Yeah.
they're kind of similar to some of the older ones as well, I think.
Yeah, like more normal looking.
Um,
These are the ones
'cause
with the
there's-
super spikes. They're
yeah, those ones.
like this. That's one of those. They're all wear masks.
Oh, hello.
What's your skills?
Oh.
These are like a la Batman and a la Assassin's Creed again.
Ah, okay, so it's sort of like a bit of mouse clicking.
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
counters but it's you're just knocking them out.
Yeah.
You can't kill them.
Was it God of War that first did the whole, like, press the button at the right time thing?
I've never played God of War.
Oh.
I thought that was more hack and slash. Is it like that where you
gotta
parry and
Well, yeah, you got to time, like, the button press. It flashes up a button, you got to press it in time.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
triangle, like hammer triangle, hammer X or something.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and
it's
it
like-
tells you got a time window. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm heading down there, mate. I'm heading down into the deep and the dark.
Descended the shaft.
I'm gonna get down there. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Fuck. He's gonna get
Whoa.
fucking back.
Oh,
We live here
gonna
peacefully
lie
for
in
so
the
long.
morning.
You come here and kill us. We're just trying to survive. I don't give a shit, mate. Have it.
I'm very angry. In fact, you might say I'm mad.
So scrap is the currency,
Excuse me.
I guess. You just pick scrap, and then scrap goes into everything, buying new upgrades, and you can take like these cars, and you can kind of, if you drive them into your own thing, you unlock them. But I never, what the fuck's the point? I've got a better car than the shite that these guys are using, so I never saw the point in that, so I didn't bother. Every now and again, you'll find like a special car that it won't tell you. You'll just be looking around an old cave or something, and it'll be where some old warlord has stashed his car. You know.
A great tempest of sand raged here in the dark days.
So my mission here is to find.
Made a machine alike.
This is a desert that used to be like a city, and it's just covered in sand now. And I'm trying to find a specific building in the desert, in the great desert.
Oh, that's like buried by a load of sand.
Yeah,
You have to dig
whatever
somewhere.
happens, because all that area before we're driving around used to be underwater. That's where you go around. You can drive around old coral reefs that are all like bleached, and
Okay.
so it's. I'm not sure exactly what happened in Mad Max. I'm not sure about the story. What the story is.
Mel Gibson fuck some shit up.
No, never seen the films. So.
They're cool.
Any of them?
Not
I know what they are. They just,
Not seen the most recent one.
No.
It's very
Oh,
good.
it's fucking wild.
It's really good.
I know.
It's definitely worth watching. Like even
Any metalhead should fucking watch.
Really?
yeah, well,
Yeah,
also
yeah,
that
Totally.
the music is awesome. It's not like it's not constant metal or anything. It's just
No,
it's just
but
good.
they got like a fucking weird
It's just
guitar.
dramatic. Yeah, yeah. They ride around in their war pack with a
Yeah.
guy who's just
Oh, mate.
attached to a car playing solo guitar.
It's
constantly.
pointless.
What
but it's-
guitars you got?
I don't know.
Ibanez, Gem.
Oh,
something like that. That's what it is. He plays flamenco.
He's
Yeah.
playing ballads. All these fucking nut skinhead.
Yeah, it is good though.
Yeah, I'm not sure because the first film tonally was a lot different.
Yeah, because it was almost like society still existed. Because it's late 70s, isn't it? And like society sort of still
It
existed.
still exists, yeah.
It was just like some car chases in Australia with Mel Gibson,
But
but a little
The
bit of
sea is
collapsing
fried.
society.
so Mel Gibson never, like Mad Max never age. He seems to be immortal because he seems to never age from the time where the apocalypse was just about to happen to like what seemingly is hundreds of years later.
Whereas actually the apocalypse happened incredibly quickly and everyone forgot what was. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit strange. I'm not sure what the
I don't
timeline
even
is
know
'cause
how
I
the
can't remember
war-
the early films.
Where would the water go? Could nukes fry the oceans?
Well, they can't go that far unless you give it so much energy that it goes into space. But no, I don't think so. I don't know.
It's cool though, isn't it? It's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think that's it. Thought. This is visceral. It's really cool. The combat. Oh, I didn't need to do that.
Some nasty sounds.
You don't.
Spines
You don't
being
necessarily need
shattered.
to kill these people, but you end up doing it because just says tap A
Because it's
to
a
kill.
game, so fuck it. Yeah.
Does it rain and stuff?
So see this big fuck off thing. This is a big sand fucking storm coming. So I was sat there wondering what should I do? Should I try and get away? Because I'm right in the middle of this this kind of desert thing, or should I just try and ride it out? I think I decide. Well, you'll see. Run away like a pussy. And then I thought, it's not going to work. And it was too late. And your car can get fucked because shit flies around in this.
Yeah.
But so does sweet crates of stuff. So you might be able to harpoon one and catch a sweet crate if you can keep hold of it.
Has the guy on the back of your car got goggles?
He hasn't. He has this straight into his fucking pupils. His fucking eyes just get raped.
Oh my word.
Max,
pretty
I can't
hardy.
see. I'm sorry, Chumley Fish. There's one. Nipped it.
Nice.
Get blown a little bit. You got to try and. You always try and find like just a hill or. But yeah, cool effect though. The car seems to slow down quite a lot, but it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't clog your fucking
Oh, okay.
your car, your manifolds. That's saying.
Clogs and manifold.
It's like it's got one of those core engines on the front
Yeah.
of it. So you'd think that sand.
There's a lot of gaps that sand should be
You got some good traction on that car.
Yeah,
really
I
fucking
upgraded,
riding those jeans.
I upgraded the wheels, the tires,
That's why.
Oh, yeah.
so it would be good just for specifically for the sand.
You accelerating there, or you stopped?
I think I'm just waiting. I'm just fucking waiting for this thing to bloody end. Because this is the first time I was like,
17 hours later.
this is the first. I probably will skip a little bit actually. This is the first time I was caught outside with it. Because normally I was near somewhere. I was near a base when you can shelter inside. In the film, look. It's got this kind of in the film, which is a really cool
With
effect.
the stuff
And
like flying towards you and
yeah.
it's good.
She just goes straight into this,
Red.
Was it one of those
Sand.
whole?
and there's lightning, and there's like
Yeah,
twisters, and it's
it's very
fucking.
cool.
Was it one of the 3D films? Because of that big phase of all those 3D films.
I don't know if it was 3D.
I don't know.
I imagine it probably
actually.
was. You think
I
it
don't
would be?
think it was.
You don't reckon? It was,
We-
it was
we
too
went to see
beautiful
it-
a film.
Yeah, it looked really good.
I think, yeah, I just get out to just blow, like try and get my crate because I was getting bored.
I definitely didn't see it in 3D because I saw it with my girlfriend. She can't see 3D films.
Because of our eyes.
Yeah, you just can't see it. So like, you put the glasses on, it's like, oh, now it looks 2D.
Mate, you
So
missed
don't
that,
bother.
so we're watching that again.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Christopher. Not being blown away. Oh,
Just get back up.
Instant death.
I'm alright,
Be
mate.
instant.
I'm alright.
Oh,
A little bit sore.
you alright in there, Chumley Fish? Man, I really
No,
don't
they're never-
like 3D.
They're never that good.
It's fucking. This is just the. What do you call it? Like a. Novelty. It's like a novelty thing that doesn't seem to have.
It seems to have died down again now.
Yeah, it has, because no one gives a
Yeah.
fucking shit about it, man.
Some of it was I think I saw one thing in 3D, or maybe two things, and yeah, I saw Alice
were
in
crap.
Wonderland.
That's
And-
Tim Burton one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. And
Shit.
one of the new Star Treks.
Is that one where the Queen of Hearts got like a big head,
Yeah,
a tiny body?
Yeah.
It was such a bad film. I saw that at the cinema.
yeah, I saw it at the cinema. In 3D,
There was, like, two
wasn't
people
great.
there watching it. I was one
And
of
then
them.
also like the second new Star Trek, the young Kirk one, in 3D. And the thing about the 3D stuff is just kind of annoyed me because when you're looking at where the camera's looking, it's kind of cool, but then anywhere else, you're like, oh, it's 3D. I can look around the scene and it'll be in. Oh no, it's not in focus.
Yeah, it's
obviously.
all out of focus. Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense because that's how the physics of it works. But it sort of ruins the effect for me, I think.
I skipped to like about 1750
The storm is over.
to line this up to where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw from my binoculars. I saw there's a little church top just poking out the top of the sand, and that is the destination. I'm now trying to get focus on that shrub, but it wouldn't. I remember being annoyed about when I was playing it. I was like, for fuck's sake, I'm trying to look at that shrub.
to watch the shrubbery.
Was it literally
It's
there?
too close. Too close for you to have focus on that. Fucking hell, no wonder.
Fail to recognize the sacred parts of the great spiritual.
Chumley, shut your mouth. I don't have you in the back there to talk. I have you there for the lonely nights and to fix the car.
They're not like animals and shit. How are you supposed to eat? There's no food.
You'll see, actually, because there's a few ways you can eat. One is an interesting thing, but you can find old scraps and. But it's not as if you have to. It's just a way to replenish your health. It's not as if there's a timer.
No, I'm just wondering, like even in the Mad Max films, what did they eat? Was it supposed to be?
Nobody
animals as
knows. Nobody
well? Was it
knows.
was it
Well,
not
one thing,
all-
yeah, in the film they eat dog food,
Right.
and that's in this. And it had a cool name. I can't remember what the fucking name. Ah, it's quite a cool like
Pedigree Chumley.
yeah, Pedigree Chumley's. He's got his own brand. That's his meal.
Oh, look at this.
But I think there's probably food down here, so you'll see.
From now on, when I get out of my car, I'm gonna do a roll out of my car.
It'd probably be alright if it was onto soft sand.
Yeah, unfortunately, in my house, there's a fucking wall in the way if I do that.
Oh, break your fucking neck. Oh, heading down to the church. Ooh,
Take me to church on time.
ooh,
That song.
ooh, spooky song. Ooh, it's not a song. There's no actual song happening. It would have been quite nice actually. to have a song.
Yeah, I thought you were doing like the Halo music or something.
Oh, there you go. That's quite cool.
The ghosts of
That's a cool, like-
masturbating monks.
If I'd say anything about this, sons, sorry, souls. That's quite cool. That's a cool little altar.
Yeah.
This is cool. There's this food stash here. That's why I came here. Like it's like when the troubles happened, they tried healing people or whatever, bringing people in. But this is what if I've got to complain about the game, there's not enough moments like this where you discover an old church tower that's been buried by the sand and you go down like that a lot. That's cool. I prefer like loads more moments like that, man. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I don't know why they did that before.
Pile of skulls.
That skull just get them moved. You are all swine. You killed all God's people. You will burn flesh. The moment I want to sell my flesh. I think I was trying to do something to that little
The glowing rat.
Yeah.
What is it?
little iguana or something. Little
Glowing
glowing.
lizard.
I wanted to see if you could pick it up or something. Again, I'm not 100% sold on this going and collecting stuff.
For no particularly good reason.
Well, you can build.
Oh, I found some
Upgrades.
things.
There's loads of games like this at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scavenging and shit. Yeah.
It's all about balance. Like, this is an alright balance.
This is
But
basically
every box has scrap.
what the
You know
world
what I
is
mean?
going to be like after the coronavirus pandemic has really played out.
Holy shit. What, they're going to be piles of skulls in
there are gonna
churches?
be piles of skulls in churches.
Yeah, it was that religious cult, wasn't it? They got all the
Oh yeah, shit,
coronavirus.
South Korea.
Yeah.
That's
What's
pretty bad, yeah.
Some Christian religious cult, they all got coronavirus in South Korea or something.
Yeah, they just all went to one
Sharing
meeting.
the holy
and-
water.
Yeah, not good.
What, on purpose? To, like, as a
No,
mass?
no.
Sullied the wafers.
They just trace back where the mass like infection in like
Corruption.
South Korea's got loads of infections of it, and apparently loads of it is traced back to this one like church meetup, basically with.
Fuck's sake, Barbara. You should have said you had fucking corona. I didn't know. Deeper into the catacombs I go. The music gives a warning.
If you don't get like any jump scares in it, like a big fucking zombie walks out or some shit.
There's
zombies.
There's no zombies, no. There's a few bits. There's a few like spooky moments.
Should be some mutants or something.
Well, I mean, Chumley Fish is no fucking normal specimen. If
That's
you know
what I
it.
mean.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. There
that's
should be
true.
some of those. Like, just
He's got hunches on hunches. There's a few little moments like, oh, spooky, isn't it?
Just pissed myself a little bit there.
Normally it's all the underground because it's the spiky guys are the ones with the weird little goggles, blowing up doors.
thinking like, do you ever play Resident Evil 1?
Yeah. Oh, moments like that. No. There's no like dogs jumping through fucking windows.
It's dogs jumping through those windows.
But a game like that, it's in this game, there's no point. You can die in it, but you feel it's like the Batman games. Like you're badass yourself. You're really vulnerable in the Resident Evil games, sort of running out of ammo and getting killed.
Yeah.
That improves the amount of how scary something is, man, by increasing player vulnerability. In this, you're just a fucking nutter. Oh yeah! Oh what? Oh yeah! Come on! So you just fucking go around fighting as you go. What was that South Park thing?
Fighting around the world.
Around the world.
Right, Tiger. Not worried about the structural integrity of this buried church.
Or the
It's fine, it's
blowback
fine.
or anything, or the flames coming down.
Yeah.
Look at all this. This is food.
They fucking barricaded
someone-
themselves in here. Jesus Christ.
Can you like make this your base or something? It seems quite good.
You can't. No, you can't just build your stuff. You've got like you don't really build your own base. You've got like forts that have friendly kind of warlords that you can just go in, and you can spend resources to upgrade their forts as well. But yeah, again, what do I give a fuck about their fucking forts? Like it doesn't really help. And there's like 5 or 6 forts. Can't upgrade
You
all
know,
of
like
them.
hold yourself in one of them whilst you're being attacked, and therefore if you upgrade it, it'll be
No, because no one ever like comes into the forts. Once you're in, it's just instant. It loads a different screen and you're in the
Okay.
fort. Do you know what I mean?
That's
So
not so
there's a few upgrades I did put, which is you get your health all back and you get your
yeah, the kind of obvious ones
your
that help
fuel
you.
gets renewed in your cars, that sort of stuff.
Was he just eating then?
Yeah. Oh yeah, little dog. This is all dog food.
So eating dog
yeah.
food.
Yeah, he's dog food. That's one of the things.
Delicious.
But I didn't see the name of
dog
it.
jam.
Ah, fuck.
You ever eaten dog food?
No.
I have tried cat food when I was very little.
Fuck off.
Does not taste good.
Yeah, I think I had a little nibble when I was
Yeah.
like 9 or something.
Of dog food or cat?
Cat food, yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
Cat
I'm
biscuits
intrigued.
taste better than the cat food.
The cat food one was rough.
Cat food is pretty grim. Would not recommend.
I thought that was like here then. I thought that was outside, but now it's in the game. Oh mate, this is a good time to end it. Actually, let's have a little bit of
Cease.
Let's do one. Let's do a bit of a kick in. The church dwellers. They just invited me to pray with them. Oh, guys.
He looks quite scary.
It's good shielding it, you fucking It's like, aren't you glad you got that shield?
Okay, there's quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, it is quite a lot like.
This is where I get the old shotgun out.
Yeah,
Which their
it is
knives
quite a
can't
lot like
stand up
Batman,
against.
where you have 17 enemies and you're just like, yep, fuck you, and fuck you. Well, that sort of reminds me when you're doing that rolling and then shooting with a shotgun of Max Payne. Where you sort of jump in bullet time round a corner, take aim with a shotgun, and just
It's a fucking cool game, that, man.
yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, what a finisher. Oh, fuck. Broke my streak. My life's getting low. I don't know if I actually survived this.
A fury kill. Ooh. It's like he stabbed you in the groin. Okay, so it comes up with little things where you can press shield shatter and stuff. Like you were saying, couldn't you? The way that is. Like, my mask is muffling my cries.
Don't know what I'm fucking about.
Kapla!
Yeah. Bit nerdy.
Nice.
Nice. No.